Okay, good morning, sixth graders. Here is a new lesson in our science curriculum. Today's lesson is about the reproductive system. It's the last lesson in the first unit, inshallah. Uh, Shortly, the reproductive system, the system that is responsible of bringing offsprings or bringing babies. So, this system is responsible of bringing babies. Unlike the flowers that we took in fifth grade, we have a separately female reproductive system and male reproductive system. If you remember, in the fifth grade, we had in one flower the male parts and the male parts. They join together in the ovary in a process called fertilization in one flower. Uh, in human, we have two separated reproductive systems, the male reproductive system and female reproductive system. Also, when the sperms or the male cells come to join the female cell, we call that fertilization. Now, first, let us see what are the organs that form the reproductive system for each male and female. Let's start with the female reproductive system. The female reproductive system consists of the ovary. This is called the ovary. This is the ovary. The ovary is an organ that is responsible of releasing eggs. This ovary releases eggs. This egg is going to stay here in this organ, which is called the fallopian tube. Fallopian tube. The fallopian tube. Now, after that, this egg has two options. Either it will not be fertilized, it will not meet a male sperm to fertilize it to produce a baby, or it will be fertilized. So that means that they meet a sperm. So if they are not fertilized, they're going to go down there, here in the uterus. This is called the uterus. This is uterus. Yes, it will go down the uterus. If it is fertilized, it will go to the uterus as a baby. It will stay there as a baby. But if it's not be fertilized, it will not be a baby, and it will go out of the body as blood through the vagina. This is the vagina. This is the vagina. So these are the parts of the reproductive system of the female reproductive system. We have the ovary, then the fallopian tube, uterus, and the vagina. All of these organs work together to complete the journey of the egg. Either it's a fertilized egg to develop into a baby, or a not fertilized egg and goes out of the body as blood. Okay, this is about the female reproductive system. Then what about the male reproductive system? Let's see that clearly. The male reproductive system consists of the testicles or the testis. The testicles or the testis. Testicles or testis are the part that are responsible of producing sperms. As the ovary produces eggs, the testicles or testis produces sperms, and the sperms are the organs that are going to join the female cells. Now these testicles produces the sperms, and they are going to go out of the male body through the urethra. Through the urethra. Do you remember the urethra? We had it in the excretory system. Yes, it's the same tube that secretes urine out of the male's body. Yes, so the urethra has two functions: to release urine out of, or to excrete urine out of the male's body, and to excrete also the sperms out of the male's body. And this urethra is found in this organ, which is called the penis. So the male reproductive system is consisting of the testis, the urethra, and the penis. This reproductive system of the male produces the sperms, while the reproductive system of the female produces eggs. When male's sperms join the female egg, that forms baby with a process called fertilization. Clear? Clear? Come on. That is all for the reproductive system. Please copy the summary and draw both male and female reproductive system. That is it. We're gonna meet again in the habitats and the future.